made her angry. But she did it anyway. Now she lived with some friends. Her first friend was a tiger called Joseph. He was ferocious. And his second friend was a piggy called Misha. And her third friend was a doggy called June. And her fourth friend was a cat called Finnegan. Now the little red hen was out in the garden one day and she found some wheat. So she come to her friends and she said, "You will help me plant this wheat." And the tiger said, and he went to sleep. And the piggy said, and she went to sleep. And the doggy said, and the cat said, and he went to sleep. So the little red hen did it herself. She planted and she dug and she dug and she dug and she dug and she dug. And then the wheat grew tall, tall, tall. And she said, "Who will help me plant this? Who will help me cut this wheat?" And the animals woke up. And the tiger said, and the piggy said, and the doggy said, "Not me." And the cat said, and they all went back to sleep again. And they did their sleepy snoring. So the little red hen went out into the garden and she cut and she cut and she cut that wheat down. And it was time to take it to the mill to be ground into flour. So the little red hen comes back to her friends again. "Who will help me carry this wheat?" And the tiger said, and the piggy said, and the doggy said, and the cat said, and they decided to have lots and lots of food to eat. And the little red hen walked all the way to the mill and all the way home, carrying the heavy, heavy wheat. And it was time to bake the bread. So the little red hen came back to her friends and she said, "Who will help me bake this bread?" And the tiger said, and the piggy said, and the doggy said, and the cat said, and they all went back to sleep again. Oh, they were not very helpful. So the little red hen, she mixed and 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 she mixed until her bread was made. And she had her bread, and then the animals, they woke up. And they sniffed. And they rubbed their bellies. And they licked their lips. And they said, "Mmm." Something smelled so delicious, they went into the kitchen to see what it was. And it was the bread. So the little red hen said, "Who will help me eat this bread?" And they said, they all wanted to eat the bread. It smelled so yummy. I will eat the bread myself. The little red hen ate the bread all by herself, and that made the animals sad. And they were even sadder than that. They cried. They cried. And they cried some more. But the next time the little red hen asked for any help, what did all her friends say? So the little red hen had lots of helpers, and they all lived happily ever after. The end. And we get into our line and do our big bow. Can we get into our line? Can we remember? Can we hold hands? Hold hands. There we go. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, and 5!